Welcome to the Bears News Fan Report. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates about our Chicago Bears. Let's embark on this journey together toward rebuilding our team. Are you ready for a monumental shift in the destiny of the Chicago Bears? Today, we'll dive into 3 key topics that could transform the future of our franchise and, more importantly, discuss how these decisions could shape our next season. Let's get started. Javon Holland's name is on the table, and the possibility of bringing him to Soldier Field is intriguing. At 25 years old, with elite talent, he could be a significant addition to our secondary. But should we spend $40.5 million on one player, especially when the Dolphins are facing salary cap challenges? Our current safety, Kevin Byard, is already 31, and Holland offers youth and potential. Could he be the missing piece for a dominant defense? Or should we focus on other critical areas? The former Cowboys coach is available, but is he the right leader for the Bears? McCarthy has a solid resume, but his predictability as a coach raises concerns. Alternatively, young coordinators like Ben Johnson bring innovative ideas and fresh perspectives. What matters more, proven stability or betting on a promising future? Imagine a backfield with Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, and Ashton Jandy. Sounds like a dream, right? Jandy is a force of nature with impressive numbers at Boise State. But using a first-round pick on a running back is a risky move, especially with other gaps on the roster. Does Jandy's explosive talent justify the risk? Bears Nation has the power to influence these conversations. Do you think it's worth making a big investment in Holland? Is Mike McCarthy the ideal coach to lead the Bears, or should we bet on fresh ideas? And what about Jandy? Does he deserve a first-round pick? Share your thoughts in the comments and help shape the future of this channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report for more analyses like this. Together, we can follow every step of our franchise and hope for better days. Bear down, family. These decisions are truly pivotal for the future of our beloved Chicago Bears. We're at a crossroads that could forever change the trajectory of the franchise, and every detail matters. Think about it. We're talking about strengthening our defense with young, promising talent like Javon Holland, finding the ideal coach who not only has experience but also brings innovation, and betting on an explosive offense with a potentially game-changing draft pick. Bears family, we're facing a scenario where every decision could lead us to glory or leave us stuck in mediocrity. That's why your voice matters now more than ever. Share your thoughts in the comments. Is Javon Holland the right player to solidify our defense? Ben Johnson or Mike McCarthy? Who should lead our team into the future? Does Ashton Jandy deserve to be our first-round pick, or should we reinforce the offensive line instead? And don't forget to share this content with other Bears fans. Every opinion counts towards strengthening our community and showing that we stand united for this incredible team. As a Bears fan, I admit I'm torn, but I'll try to be as honest as possible. Javon Holland is undoubtedly a special talent. He's young, versatile, and capable of game-changing plays in the blink of an eye. However, we have other critical needs on the roster, and spending so much on a safety might not be the best strategy right now, especially when the rest of the defense still requires major adjustments. Regarding the head coach, I'll be direct. Hiring Mike McCarthy would be a mistake. He's predictable, and his recent track record with the Cowboys only reinforces that. We need someone like Ben Johnson with fresh ideas who understands the modern direction of the NFL and can maximize the young talent we're assembling. It's time to step out of our comfort zone and embrace the new. As for Ashton Jandy, this is a tough call. He seems like a generational talent on offense, but investing a first-round pick in a running back is risky. With so many free agency options to bolster our offensive line, perhaps this is the time to be bold. However, if Jandy truly lives up to the hype, he could redefine our offense's future. Holland would be great, but he's not a priority. Ben Johnson is my clear choice for head coach, and Jandy is tempting, but only if we can fix the offensive line first. Being a Bears fan is an emotional roller coaster, but that's part of the passion for the team. What do you think? I believe we're at a crucial moment to redefine our future. Each of these decisions has the potential to take us to the next level or keep us stuck in mediocrity, which is why we need to act intelligently and with a long-term vision. If we go after Javon Holland, we're telling the rest of the NFL that we want a dominant defense ready to compete now. That makes sense if we believe we're just one piece away from having an elite defensive unit. But realistically, we have gaps in several areas, and spending a large portion of our budget on one player might limit other necessary improvements. I'd prefer to invest in a balanced approach that strengthens both the defensive line and secondary instead of going all in on one player. When it comes to the head coach, we can't settle for safe choices or big names that lack innovation. We need a coach who understands how to maximize young talent, adapt strategies, and create a clear team identity. Mike McCarthy is not that person. Ben Johnson, on the other hand, seems like the kind of creative mind that can transform our offense into something exciting and unpredictable. We need someone who sees every game as an opportunity to redefine our history, not to repeat past formulas. Lastly, Ashton Jandy is an intriguing talent, but I agree that it's risky to draft a running back so high, especially if it compromises Caleb Williams' protection. However, if we truly believe Jandy is unique, he could become a lethal weapon on offense and change how opposing defenses face us. This decision must be made with extreme caution, considering all options to strengthen the offensive line in free agency. If it were up to me, I'd prioritize building a complete team, focusing on the defensive line and finding the right head coach, before thinking about explosive talents like Jandy. What excites me is that with the salary cap space and draft picks we have, this is the time to be bold but also strategic. We can't afford to make mistakes. The next season needs to be the beginning of something special for the Bears. See you in the next video, family. Bear down.